being behind and doing all this. Like, who fucks like this?
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, facts. No one fucks like that.
Yo, so listen, the funniest shit to me, right? And motherfuckers can say what they want. Motherfucking Wesley Pipes, I used to watch any video that the nigga was in, right?
Because he talked that shit.
Yo, the nigga was so, it was almost like you wasn't even watching the porn. You
didn't give a fuck.
This nigga, like,
hey, yeah, suck that dick, you black bitch. You be like, oh.
Yo, it was like, what? Yo, he literally was like the man, in my opinion, when it came to porn. Like,
that was my guy. That was my guy too. If like, I knew I wanted some shit like off the wall, let me look up Wesley real quick. Let me see what he got going on. But Wesley turned himself into a character. You feel me?
Yes.
The problem with a lot of these dudes nowadays, they're not a character. They're just another dude fucking on camera.
And that's because a lot of people just feel like, oh, I just want to get into it and start fucking. And it's not, it's more to it than that.
Yeah.
And they
like
don't.
Me, I'm a character because I'm a bigger sized dude. I'm a bigger sized dude doing what a lot of small sized dudes can't or wish they could do or be with who they wish they could be with. You see what I'm saying? So, and I'm just nasty with the camera. You feel me? Like, and not even me being like, because Eris will tell you, I'm so humble when it comes to this shit. But I know I'm nasty with the camera. You know, I know, like, huh?
I said beyond. So I not to interject, but I had the pleasure of being on the other side of the camera for a project way back when. Remember you did the thing with Sully?
Yeah.
And I learned, you know, it very much is acting. I've never been a big porn watcher. It seems it's very it looks like you're just fucking, but I'm like, there's so much more to that. It was mesmerizing just watching her talk into the camera, like dirty talk into the camera. And I'm just like, oh my God, like this is sexy as hell, just watching the performance aspect of it, not even just the sex part, but it was everything that led up to it. It was the storyline, it was the stop and go, and you playing this person and she's playing this person, and you stepping out of who you actually are in real life, because I know you in real life, and beyond humble, always a professional. I always enjoy working with you and looking forward to seeing you in a couple of days. But always a pleasure. But it is so much deeper than just sex. And I think sometimes people, as you mentioned, guys will get into the industry, and that's all they think that it is. And I'm like, no, it's deeper than that. And that's what's drawn my interest into it, because I'm like, I've always been a sexual person, but I am a performer more than anything else. And so that's what's made me straddle the fence with whether or not I want to dip my toes in that water, because I think I'd kill that shit, you know.
Hey, when you're ready, you already know.
When people say straddling the fence, that means at some point they're going to fall
over. Yes and no, but I mean, I straddled the fence for years before I got into it.
And you fell over.
Yeah, because I was like,
it is what it is. Like, let me ask you this, and it's one thing that has always in my mind been mind-boggling, right? The fluffer.
That's not a thing.
Okay, all right.
It's not a thing anymore, and I can tell you why.
Okay.
It's more or less the Me Too movement and the women empowerment. Some girls love fluffers. Some girls will be like, yo, you need help? I got you. You feel me? You have other girls be like, your dick should be hard when I take my clothes off, kind of shit. Yeah. So
like that. What the fuck?
But that's the thing. So if I had them two girls in the same room, one girl's gonna be about it, the other girl's gonna be like, I felt a way, or I felt, uncomfortable, or whatever the case may be. So they remove the fluffers from the equation.
Wow. So now how does that work then? Because I was under the impression that the fluffer was the person that was there to make sure that whoever the actor is, they on point at all times.
So politically, political correctness, you better come on there with your dick working.
Wow.
But I have seen some co-stars be like, look, listen, baby, the quicker you get up, the quicker we get done with this shit. So what do you need?
Okay. So with the incorporation of the pills and all of that shit, is that like heavy?
That's real.
That's like heavy now.
Stupid real.
Wow.
Like that gas station, that horny goat type shit, pick up a pill on the way type.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell you, bruh, I should be a spokesman for one of them Jones, because one of them shits I could take the wind blow. My dick is ready.
Dang.
And it would last like a good 3 days, like super, super potent for 3 days.
Wow.
But I could feel it still in my system for 7.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
scary. That's actually kind of scary right there.
Nah, that shit lovely. Cause I'm telling I'm telling you, like you'll be in some shorts, the wind to come, like you be like, yo, my man's calm down. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you got a bunch of fucking you about to do within the next couple of days, that's one thing.
So I'll tell you, I shot not just me being in them, but I shot 22 scenes last week.
Damn.
Moving. He be moving.
My goal for the year was to shoot 100 scenes. I'm at 122 right now.
Hey.
Congratulations. And the year ain't even over, huh?
Right. And I still got more shooting to do.
Wow. So do you majority shoot where you located, or you travel a lot to shoot?
I travel, or like I know girls coming into the area, so I might be like, woo woo, hey, since you're gonna be here, what's up? For the most part, I travel a lot. I travel mostly at the end of the year, heavy, but yeah, I try to. If I can, I'm gone.
How easy is it to find new talent?
It's easy to find them. It's not easy to shoot with them.
Let me rephrase that. How easy is it to find good new good talent?
So out of 100, you might find 2 to 5.
Damn.
Wow.
You serious?
Dead ass.
So
Like, and what I mean by good
talent,
talent, and what I mean by good talent could come on as soon as you say action, they ready, they bringing that sexuality. They don't have no attitude. They're not divas. They're not thinking that their pussy is platinum coated. They're good with the people on set. They're good with the co-stars. They're good after the fact, because there's a lot of people that will shoot the scene. You'd be like, damn, this was a great person. And then you look at their Twitter after y'all shot and it's a bunch of bullshit. Yeah. I would say out of 100, you might get 5.
Wow. Now, that kind of makes a little bit more sense as to what I was about to ask you. So I know, well, from what I was told, I can't say I know because you helping me figure this shit out at this point. From what I've known, whether it's anal, girl on girl, pussy, head, whatever, females, for the most part, people, men and women, watch porn for the females. Yet the female is the one who make the least in the scenes, from what I was.
No, hell no. What?
So when I looked at a lot of different interviews and stuff like that, and a lot of them was saying that the women get paid the least. That's why they got to go so hard and be in so many movies, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
That's a lie.
Really?
Men get paid the least.
Mm-hmm.
A good man, if a man makes $500 for a scene, he's like on the top, tippy top.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. If he makes 500 a scene, he's like up there.
So they try and do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 scenes a month at least.
A woman, and let me put this disclosure out. Just because I say these figures don't mean every woman gets paid this.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because some of y'all not need to, but realistically look at your business work as well. Don't look at your self-worth, what you think you're worth, but your business work. But like my homegirl, she might make 1,000 to 1,500 depending on the scene.
Okay.
Wow.
So
But-
does
but
that pay
she's
determine
up
what
there.
you're doing?
Huh?
Does that pay determine what you're doing in the scene?
Yep. If you're doing anal, you're getting paid more. If you're doing gangbangs, you get paid more. If you're doing orgies, you could get paid more. If you're doing like I'm pissing on your face, you could, you know what I mean? It just depends on
Wow,
what
that's-
you. That's my shit, honestly. I love pissing on a woman.
What?
I mean, so okay, so ladder for someone starting off in the industry, you know, they're trying to build their following, they're trying to build their brand. What is the expectation or what is the minimum they may receive as far as women versus men, just kind of starting off brand spanking new?
It depends on what they're doing. I normally
So-
tell a girl,
Yeah.
I normally tell a girl, right? If you're doing a hand job scene, you could you could charge about 150 realistically, right?
Just a hand job?
Just a hand job.
I
Anywhere
mean,
from
I'm
100.
willing to do everything, but I don't think I need somebody peeing on me. I don't think I'm ready for that.
It's a big seller for me. But like, okay, let me break it down like this, right? This is the analogy I always use to new girls or people that I feel their rates are just outrageous or just not mindful, right? So say, Aries, you say, you know what? I'm gonna die on this cross. My rate's $1,000, right? And some dude with a camera or whatever the fuck pays that $1,000, right? Now, say he got that $1,000, but you don't get booked for another 6 months, right? Because everyone's not going to pay $1,000 for you because what your market, what your brand, what your portfolio looks like, right? So in that 6 months, you made $166.66, right?
What?
Now, say you say, you know what? I realize I still need to get my name out there. I realize I'm not a big name. I realize, like, you know, I want to work. So say you price yourself 400 to 500, but you're clocking it, right? Even if you got paid that once a month, in that same 6 months, you done made $2,400 to $3,000, right? Because you're working, you're actually doing shit, so you're getting that money in, right? You could go high end and barely get work, or you could price yourself decent where people be like, you know what? I could do that. Now you're working all the time. And in that same 6 month period, you done made more than the girl that hit that lick for $1,000.
Wow. I mean, so let's say Aries decided I want to jump in the pool right now, right? Very first video. What's the expectations of what she would be doing in that first video?
It depends. It depends on the producer. It depends on the script. It depends on her comfortability. It depends on what she will want to do, what she won't want to do. Like, I can't say, okay, Aries, come in, show up. We're going to do an anal scene, and I know she don't do anal.
Well, I
know. Hey, stop telling on yourself. So
no, fuck that.
I like a lot of
so.
I like a lot of shit. You know, if I'm jumping in, I'm jumping in head first. So
that's what I'm talking about.
But so it just depends, right? So on a normal set, but it also depends too on if she's working with a major studio, an independent studio, a smaller studio, someone who's starting out. Because someone who's starting out don't have the budget as a big name studio, right? Because you have some girls be like, fuck that. I ain't coming down to the independent low, the low end. I want to stay at the high end. They don't realize that high end money dries up too. Because think about it. It's a fucking business, right? So I need to get what most people don't realize is a ROI, is return on my investment. So if I pay a stack on you and I barely made that stack back, guess who's not getting hired? Or I pay that stack on you and you're not helping push and market this video. And that's what a lot of people don't realize. If someone pays you money, you don't have to do it, but the smart thing for you to do it so you get rebooked is to push the fuck out of that video because you want them to hire you again.
Big facts.
And even if they don't make the return on the investment, they be like, yo, that person went hard for us. So guess what? We're gonna hire them again. You feel me? Versus someone who just sits back in the cut and just be like, I got my money, I'm good.
What's the difference between a let's say oral, just for oral? What's the difference between a good and a bad scene?
Okay, you have to clarify that.
So if it's just let's say that, which I still find to be weird, they got a whole blowjob video. The whole 1 hour movie is just a bunch of chicks giving head. Why I do want to sit and watch that for an hour, I don't fucking know. But they do.
I can tell you why.
Why?
There's certain dudes. Okay, so there's certain people. I'm one of them, right? That there's certain things in a video that's your shit. The rest of that shit you don't give a fuck about. Look at Thanksgiving dinner, right? You got the turkey, you got candy yams, you got mashed potatoes, you got baked mac and cheese, you got fucking whatever else, right? That baked mac and cheese you waited all goddamn year for. You hear me? Because Mima puts her foot in it. You hear me? That shit right there is your shit. So as soon as you get that mac and cheese, that's what you die for first, because that's what you've been craving, right? So there's some dudes that are just blowjob people. Like as soon as they see a good, nice blowjob, they be like, I'm done. There's some people that's like a good anal person.
I put a video on, I'm skipping past the first 5 minutes off the rip.
What's your shit? What shit makes you pop?
I just want to see fucking. I don't give a damn about
exactly. So you're an actual fucking person. Yeah. But then there's a dude that likes to watch pussy eating. Then there's a dude that might want to see a chick put some toes in some dude's mouth. And then you see what I'm saying? There's a caveat for everything.
There's a fetish out there for everybody. So I definitely understand that.
So that's why a dude would pick up a whole hour-long blowjob video, because that's all he wants to see anyways.
So
it cuts out all the other bullshit.
So from the production aspect of it, what makes a good blowjob scene? What makes a bad blowjob? Like, what's the difference between a good and a bad scene?
That's hard to tell, and I say it's hard to tell because I've been on both sides of it. I've watched the scene when I'm filming, and I'm like, this shit's so goddamn boring. Fuck, pop already. Let's get this shit out of the way. Because there's no enthusiasm. Like the girl's just like, you see what I'm saying? Like you could tell she don't give a fuck.
That's the reason I skip past that shit, because majority of them, you could tell they just try and get past this portion real quick and start fucking. So it's like, why am I gonna watch you frauding? Ain't no point in me watching you frauding when you know you frauding too.
Right. But I've seen one of my homegirls, this bitch right here. When you say action, she turns into a monster. And it's not just her sucking dick, it's her charisma overall. Like she be like, slap me in the face with your dick. Or you know what I mean? Just certain shit she say, you be like, yes, that's what I need. But there's also dudes that like a stupid sloppy toppy. And there's a dude that likes dry head. I don't know how someone can like dry head, but there's somebody for everybody. I like my shit damn near with the spit running down the crack of my ass.
Facts.
I want a puddle under me.
Facts.
You hear me?
Make it worth it. God damn
it. Right. But so to say what's good and what's bad, it's all subjective based on the person that's viewing it. Now, production-wise, I don't really give a fuck as long as the shit sells at the end of the day.
I feel you. Is the porn revenue still? I mean, back in the day, money was different, so we can't really relate it to how it was. But is it still like a booming industry like that? Because it's so many fucking companies now.
It is. It's just the pot is split so many different ways now. You see what I'm saying? So
you pretty much got to be doing a bunch of videos.
You
Done
have
behind
to
the
be.
scenes or movies or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta be because if you it's like rap. It's like the rap industry. You see someone that's fire hot, you don't hear from them for 6 months to a year, you be like, this motherfucker fell off. It's not necessarily they fell off, he's just doing other shit.
Yeah.
But in our minds, he's gone. He's out of the way. Women are the bro. A chick could be like, I'm taking a break 3 months down the road. You'd be like, damn, you remember there used to be this girl that looked like such and such and such. You don't forgot all about the girl because guess what? She done got replaced by the next girl that looked just like her.
I was about to say, like, it's been times where you'll see a chick move like this back when I used to get DVDs crazy. So you see the same chicks pop up in all the DVDs, and then out of nowhere, you just don't see them no more.
Mm-hmm.
And then, like, if you look online, like I said, I like to look shit up. So I'm looking up like porn stars and stuff like that, and I'm looking at life, like not life expectancy, but shelf life. And
women don't have a long shelf life.
Yo, I'm seeing 2 years, 3 years. I think
that's good. Most of these chicks don't last. Most of them don't last 6 months to a year.
I was about to say that because I a lot of them, I think majority of them was like less than 3 years, and it was only a few that hit like that 7, 8, maybe 10-year mark. And a lot of them, when they was in that 7, 8 year mark, that they kind of like had their own company at that point.
It's all about you can't be the same street runner 10 years running. Like at some time you want to be the plug yourself. I mean, that should be the aspiration, right?
Makes sense.
With women, they age differently than men, right? Their body is not built like a man is. Like a man could gain weight and lose weight quicker than a woman. A woman will gain weight and it's I'm telling you, I see some girls work out every fucking day and look the same. Yeah. A dude, he can work out every day. He starts getting jacked. He starts getting cut up. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same way in the porn industry. And think about it. These girls are taking dick. You hear me? You know what I mean? Like, so it's different on their body. And then some people come into porn with unrealistic expectations. They think they're gonna come into porn and be the next Marilyn Monroe, Jenna Jameson, this one and that one. And the time is different. We have streaming now. Streaming is the thing. We don't have DVDs and VHSs and all that shit no more. So these entities that we have when we were growing up lasted longer because we didn't have as easy as access to them, right? Now,
true that.
With streaming, bitch, what you did today, what you did yesterday, what you gonna do tomorrow, right? I could put up a DVD or a movie today, and I tell my fans, kiss my ass, you get the next one when I feel like releasing it, and don't blink an eye. Women, as soon as they lose 5 followers, they are pressed.
Really?
There's something that this society loves more than money, and that's fucking attention.
Yeah. So let's say if Eris jumped in that pool again, right?
I'm trying to be the next Corinne Steffens.
There you go.
Okay.
Trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
So let's say tomorrow she say, you know what, I'm ready. Boom. Tomorrow is the day I'm starting. In this next, let's say 6-month period, how many scenes would she be expected to do to kind of like push herself to the top versus fading to the background? Even, and they're not necessarily saying that they got to be great fucking scenes. They ain't even got to be super amazing. But it's like, I would assume if you're not doing a specific amount, like let's say per month, you kind of like fading behind everybody else.
Once again, it's one of those subjective questions. I seen a girl step off the porch. The next day, she a big name. I see girls that been step off the porch and they still barely down the steps.
Damn.
There's no, like I tell people all the time, I could give you my blueprint word for word, page for page, and my results and your results are going to be too different, right? Because sometimes it's who you're around, it's who you know, it's how the stars align, it's who you fuck today and fuck tomorrow, it's how great the scenes were, it's what production you worked under, it's so many different variables that it's hard to tell.
So like with a regular movie, depending on who you get lucky enough to get put in a movie with, kind of helps catapult your career. Is it the same way?
Can be 100%. 100%.
Is that for men and for women?
Yes. I've seen dudes date I've seen dudes date girls and get put the fuck on. You hear me? Because of who they dating, she gonna naturally get you more pussy, and more people gonna want to shoot with you because of who you dating, versus if you were just some dude talking about, hey, let me get into porn.
Let me ask you
So
this.
it's almost like, right? Say you and your homeboy, you good. Everyone knows you. You bring your mans by, but because of proxy of them knowing you, now your mans is on.
True. So this is a question that blew my mind. This is something I feel like I might as well give you all the blow my mind questions to try to figure.
Go ahead, I'll answer.
It makes sense to me, right? So I was told years ago, and me personally, I can't understand the concept of it. Yeah. But at the same time, it's one of those situations like, if you just looking at it like it's acting, then maybe, I don't know, that's still kind of weird to me. So I was told that majority of guys that do gay porn aren't actually gay. So to me, if you letting a dude fuck you in your ass, you kind of got to be gay. Like, if you a dude sucking dick, you kind of got to be gay. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't believe that you a little bit gay. I believe you are actually gay. But apparently these dudes got wives and all of that shit. I don't know. So is this a myth, or is this truth that a lot of these guys that do gay porn aren't actually gay?
I mean, I can't answer that because that's not my lane. I do have a bi friend who does, both straight and gay porn, and he has a girl. But
himself bi.
So yeah, he considers himself bi.
That one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just always felt like that's kind of like how can that be? You know what I mean? Like
the gay for pay, isn't that what they used to call it?
Yeah. Like I said, I can't speak on that because I do not want them people after me.
Nah, I ain't trying to get nobody on your
No. But I mean, I don't understand it myself. I feel the same way. If I do something, like if I do porn, then yeah, I do. You know what I mean? Like it's not like these girls who do OnlyFans and think they're not doing porn. That's the same equivalent.
Yeah, true that.
So yeah, logic would dictate if you're doing gay porn, then you're gay. But I guess they say because it's a job that they're not. And if that's how they feel, that's how they feel.
I mean, it is what it is. I just wanted to kind of get an understanding of shit myself. That's all.
I've never ran across anyone that's in my circle that said anything like that, but I've heard that as well. Just same thing with the male strippers.
Yeah. Okay. So another thing, again, just blowing my mind, I gotta ask. So do you have to be an overly sexual person to get into porn, or are there, I guess because it's acting, I'm a freak when I'm on camera, but when I'm off camera, I'm not this is not the type of life I live. I'm not into the lifestyle, nothing like that. It's just specifically acting. Do you have to have a certain high level of freak to do porn, or is it just acting and you leave it at that?
I know women in porn that hate men.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Hate them. You hear me? But it's a job to them, so they do it. Me, I am semi hypersexual, but when I'm not in that lifestyle, I'm at home chilling, watching movies. I'm not trying to. First of all, for me to fuck and not get paid for it, I'd be like, You know what I mean? So, like, if a chick comes over, depending on me and her rapport, if I'm not filming it, we ain't fucking.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Why am I going to waste money?
I mean, that's a whole totally different way of thinking right there.
And that's why he's so professional, come over there, take our pictures. He's not trying to take advantage of me,
Nah, like I could.
Titties out, ass out, always the professional.
No, the main reason I asked that is because I'm thinking to myself, right? If I'm go to work and I'm fucking for 8 hours, I don't want to come home and be fucking again.
100%. This trans performer told me this like when I first started out, and I listened to like key things, right? And they will always hold weight to me. So she's married, she has a wife, and she was like, her wife, when she had be on set all day, her wife would want some woo, and she had to explain to her wife, yeah, baby, I understand my responsibilities and my duties to you as as my wife. However, the equivalent of me fucking you off camera is the equivalent of you going to work on your day off.
Oh,
that actually makes sense.
But how did that work? Like, so what did you gain from that conversation, I guess?
So that conversation made me know, shit, if I'm slapping cheeks and not getting paid for it, I just put in all this goddamn work and ain't made a single dime from it.
I mean, but how does that work in your relationships? Like,
what relationships?
Well, since you've been in the industry, have you had any? Have you entertained any? Have you thought of?
I mean,
because
yeah.
I see a lot of porn stars that are actually married, so I definitely
100%. If I'm dealing with someone, they have to understand that this is what I'm going to do and this is what I'm going to do, right? 2, if I'm tested and they're not tested and I have a bunch of shoots lined up, baby, you ain't getting no dick. You ain't getting no dick till I'm done with what I need to do. And whether that's a week, a couple days, 2 weeks, a month. Now, if you were tested, I can still, to a degree, because I still need a nut. You feel me? And I can't be shooting all in the club. And then when I get on set, my shit's like, you feel me? I need that. I need to shoot off. So
so you purposely back yourself up so you can shoot heavy.
Hell yeah. Or there's certain things that you can eat that makes your load just bigger.
Now I actually was about to ask that because there's times where I've been backed up and I ain't splashed that motherfucker much. Where I'm seeing motherfuckers splash like 15 gallons and shit.
Bro, I can show you a picture right now. I paint this whole hoe's face because I ain't knock off in a week. And
just like the extreme facial.
Yeah.
What?
And even to the point now, lately, I went and shot with this other girl in Vegas. And she was like, oh, yeah, I know you already shoot big loads, so I'm already prepared for you.
Wow.
Well, she did her research. That's what's up.
Yeah, 100%. But it's also because I know when I'm doing a scene, like I know I need a good 2 to 3 days to give me a nice. If I'm busting off every day, yeah, it's different when you're by yourself versus when you're with someone. But if I'm busting every day, it ain't gonna be that much in the tank.
I mean, if you like I said, if you going to work and you fucking for 8 hours, I can assume that it ain't I mean, fucking outside of work ain't but so much exciting unless you really, really feeling a motherfucker. So I could kind of understand it. I could see where you could go a week. Like, I'm about to be fucking for 6 hours next week. Like,
I'm good. Right.
Like,
right. And I done did all my shooting till, for the most part, till next month. So right now I could do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I've learned this too. That first shoot off after not shooting off for a while, bruh, I'll be so fucking horny after. I'll be like, who's next? Who's ready for it? Come on, bring it. You feel me? But now I'm like in such chill mode. I'm like, whatever.
So this is just me speaking from personal experience right here. I'm assuming you were super professional because after not fucking for a week, you ain't getting no 30-minute scene out of me.
I know how to. I'm in tune with myself a little bit more, that I know what gets me to the edge, what doesn't. You see what I'm saying?
When to pull out, when to stop, when to switch, and all that.
It's also a mental thing too. I'm gonna tell this story, yo. So this girl rolled me so motherfucking disrespectful, like she grabbed my shirt and rolled me like a goddamn horse. You hear me? So I bent her over and I'm fucking her doggy, and I don't even know why I asked this fucking question. And I said something like, yo, where you want me to come at? Something. Mind you, I was nowhere close to busting. She's like, well, you could bust on this face or you could come in this pussy. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah. As soon as you said you asked that question, I knew you fucked up right there.
Bro.
Mentally, here's one thing I will say for all you dudes out there that don't understand it. Mentally, you can't hear a chick tell you when to nut because it's gonna fuck everything up.
Bro.
And yes, Aries, that's a little key, just in case you didn't know. We don't want to hear that shit. Don't say a fucking word. Just
don't tell me it's mine.
No,
don't tell me none of that shit.
I'm gonna tell you where you can put it.
No, just shut the fuck up and let us.
I had another one. She was giving me head, and this is like a couple of days ago. She was giving me head, and she was like, paint my face. And then she was like, please. Oh!
Fuck the whole game up.
Duly noted.
I was like, hello. And I'm looking down and I'm like, please? She's like, yes, please. I was like, fuck. Okay, here you go.
It is what it is at that point.
Yeah.
Damn. So is there, I don't know for sure if you can do this or not. Can you tell us any noteworthy names that you may or may not have done a scene with?
I mean, I don't know because there's so many now. I don't know who's.
I'm pretty sure it's enough freak body motherfuckers that's gonna know at least one motherfucker you name anyway.
I can tell you who my business partner is.
Who's that?
Go fuck me.
I don't know who that one is.
Look her up. She's sexy as hell.
Who have I just shot with Crystal Davis. I shot Cali Caliente. I've shot Kendra Cox. I've shot it's to the point sometimes people be like, yo, give me the top 3 best head that you ever received. And I'm like, fuck.
I can.
Damn.
As a porn star, I'm pretty sure it's hard to name the top 3 head when you had.
No, I could name them.
Really?
That doesn't mean they're all good just because they're giving it to you.
No, that's what I'm saying. But to name the top 3, means they had. If you getting your dick sucked that much, to name the top 3 would have to be they just was that fucking magnificent. You know,
and they're all magnificent in different ways. Kendra Cox gave me some, bruh. Her head game was so good, but it's also she's talking to the dick. You know what I mean? Like she's sucking it, then she'd come up and like it wasn't even like I was there. She was just talking straight to the dick.
Actually giving a performance.
Bro. Stupid. It's so bad. Even in the scene, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Wow. Speaking of, have you ever been in a scene and you heard cut and you just couldn't? It just was like, fuck out of here, it's not happening.
Nah, because you start
Even
to cross
in the beginning?
Yeah, because you start to cross certain lines when when that's a situation, because you never want a person to be like, because technically, right, in all actuality, what you just did was rape.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is it comparable to like a safe word, like in the like they have in
Yes.
the fetish community and things of that nature?
Yeah, and someone
Somebody
keeps
safe word
wailing
is
your ass
banana,
after you
and
said
I say
your safe
banana.
word.
Yeah,
Right.
So
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
it's cut based off the female or the male.
Both.
So depending
So
on
we even have if you can't say cut, it's a double tap. So when anybody that sees it supposed to say cut, not just the videographer, not just the producer, not just the talent. And cut could be, hey, I need water. Cut could be for anything, honestly. Cut could be, hey, you digging me out too deep. Cut could be for whatever. But yeah, if I still see it, even if me on set and someone says cut and the dude still stroking it, hey, bro, like what the fuck you got going on?
You out of pocket.
Because overall, we have to protect the talent that's on the set, whether they're male or female. There might be a female trying to jam this dude's dick down her throat and he's in pain and he's yelling cut and she's still going, hey, bitch, get the fuck up off this.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So I always thought cut was more so we switching scenes, this, that, and the third.
Can be.
I didn't know cut could mean a lot of different things. It has a lot of meaning behind it.
Yeah, 100%. You could cut for anything. For anything. And everyone on set has to respect that and not get mad. You have some people be like, oh, we're cutting again. But I mean, even me, I could get frustrated with all these goddamn cuts, but they're there for a reason.
Yeah, I mean, it's part of the game. You kind of walk into if you don't know it, you should know it before you even walk into the game, that it's actually active. Like, that's just what it is. It's not you just going.
It's not just for you to get a nut. Oh, we've had girls be like, I did this scene and I didn't even come.
And
I didn't know that was a thing. Fuck. You expected to come? Okay, well, go get your little vibrator and go in that corner and handle yourself off.
So it's not necessarily meant for them to for real on either end. It's not meant for either one of y'all to truly be pleasured. You nutting is part of the scene. It's not necessarily a pleasure thing.
100. The dudes, they want to see nut because it's a visual thing, just like they want to see the
that's
dudes.
What I mean. But
just like they want to see the dude's dick hard. You know what I mean? Like certain things we just expect because that's what it is. But a woman being truly pleasured doesn't fuck. I've had a girl made me think she was coming, and I was like, bet. And she's like, nah, I ain't do nothing. I was like, kudos to you. You see what I'm saying? Because
squirting is kind of the only thing that a female can really do. That's like, would that normally be it? Like, if she's a squirter, there's your equivalent to the guy ejaculating.
Sure, we'll say that.
I mean, I'd rather see your shit creamy than you squirt my damn self, but that's just me.
Yeah. Cream is that. I don't want chunky.
No, not chunky monkey. No.
Yeah. Squirting is squirting is something.
I don't know. I think just me personally, once you've experienced it as a man for the first time,
it's annoying as fuck.
It's really not. It's not like a lot of females is like, oh, I want to. It's really not that exciting to us. I mean, if you want to do it for yourself, if you want to feel like you can get there, you can do that. Cool. If I can help you get there, let's go. But as a man, it's like, okay.
I hear it changes like the texture, like the consistency of the vagina post her squirting? Does it change how it feels as well?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never had nobody squirt, and I didn't blast off literally right afterwards.
Oh, really?
Yes, like
I've had people squirt, and I'm like, "Fuck! I'm gonna have to change these goddamn sheets."
that part was annoying as fuck. I could.
But does it feel good?
Yeah.
Does it,
I don't know. I blasted off.
But yeah, as far
I
now,
was coming out the club at that point.
there, there's a difference between you feeling like a flood of like extra juices. That shit's fun, but an actual like that shit's annoying.
Yeah,
That shit's annoying.
it's not as exciting as a lot of females assume. But again, that's one of those you watching porn and you see that shit. You like, oh my goodness, look at that shit.
Let me pose you a question.
Mm-hmm. Me or her?
How the both of you?
Okay.
How the fuck in 10 years we went from women barely squirting to now all these bitches are squirting? That's not evolutionarily sound.
The same way how all of a sudden every female got a big pussy.
I think I graduated to that level. I feel like when I turned 30, every year something changed about my body, including my ability to squirt. Like I felt like I didn't change anything as to how I was fucking partners, but all of a sudden I turned 32 and a floodgate opened, and now I do it with I can do it with almost every interaction. You know, literally almost every, I can even squirt during anal. From just anal alone, I've learned that I now know how to do that. So for me, it kind of came with as I got older and as my body changed, it just, that's how it was for me.
But you're like
you're
one out of a million. Like all these girls can't, it's physically impossible.
No, but I'm gonna tell you where you fucked up at. You probably should have told the man with the camera all that information, because I'm pretty sure now he's trying to see all that shit on this camera at this
like, so
you can do it again. If you didn't notice, he pulled his little notepad and his pen out for a second and start writing. She does this. Okay. I know what we shoot. That's what's up.
When you ready, I know what we're doing.
But yeah, so what I would say is a lot of women that are claiming to be squirters are not. That's all I'm saying. And this is from professional outlooks. Trust and believe.
I could believe that. Let me ask you this, right? So I'm pretty sure before y'all start fucking, it's some type of contract, verbal agreement, something that's put on the table before anything happens. So you got some females, every video they in, they doing anal. You got some females who will never be in an anal video. Is that part of the contract, or is it a go with the flow type thing? Who dictates that? How does that work?
So for me, right, when a girl approaches me, and let's say for Dry Bone, which is my dry humping series, right? When a girl approaches me and is like, what does this entail? I say, boom, 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 boom. If you're in, you're in. If you're out, it's not for you. Cool. We keep it moving. So it's one of those things that I and most people will discuss like beforehand. So there's no surprises. There's no, oh shit, this shit just happened. You know what I mean? It's none of that. And that's the professional way to do it, because you never want to get on set and trigger someone because they might have some post-trauma, some shit, and you didn't know, you pulling out some new shit that they didn't know was going to happen. Next thing you know, you got this traumatized model on your set and you looking like Bobo the Fool because you done fucked up.
Makes sense. Being as though you just used the word model, I know, and I don't know how true it is, but apparently a lot of females get into porn because they think it's their gateway to modeling and or acting. How many of them actually start off with, I'm not saying specifically the number, but on an average, how many females will probably like start with porn and actually will get into regular modeling or regular acting? Is it like You start doing porn.
It's normally kind of the other
porn
way
acting.
around.
Say again.
It's normally the other way around. Like they might start off modeling, get into some erotic modeling. The money for photography and shit is small. It's like me saying, "Hey, you still want this 8-track or VHS?" You see what I'm saying? Like the shit's just old. Like there's no real money in photography or photos like that. Yeah, you could get a little bozo to buy your pictures, but that doesn't mean shit. You know what I mean? At the long scheme of things, people want to see video now. That's what is in, right? So you have some that might start off modeling here and there. Guys with cameras approaching them, they're like, "Oh shit!" And the guy with camera be like, "Hey, I'll pay you $500. What's up?" They might be a cunt hair away from eviction. That $500 might mean something to them. They might be like, "Run it, bet." You know, desperate people do desperate shit. And then they might be like, "Shit, since I did one, I might as well do another one, and another one, and another one, and you know, so on and so on." I preach to a lot of women, come as a full package, right? Don't just put all your eggs in one basket. Don't just put your eggs in just porn. Be a model as well. You could do vanilla like shit and still ride off your coattail of your porn. Do brand ambassadoring. Do this, do that. Don't just look at the income from one perspective, because I'm not. I'm looking back into the vanilla sector to say, okay, I see the wave for something. Let me go ahead and jump on this wave. Bitch, you can keep your clothes on. I don't give a fuck. We just gonna make this corn real quick. You feel me? Because this is what's popping right now. It's just smart because you just never know when the life expectancy of something might come up, and you want to be able to be prepared just in case if you have to shift lanes. It's just smart business. The dumb business is like when OnlyFans was like, "Hey, we kicking off all y'all sex workers," and everyone and their grandmother freaked the fuck out. Yeah, you showed me you only was focused on one thing. You didn't have no backup. You didn't have no plan B.
When that letter came out, I told everybody that shit'll never happen. Majority all
it was going to happen.
Majority of all their money was coming from that.
Yeah, but the problem was, it was like they released something too early before they had the platform or the foundation to be able to actually pull it off. What they're doing now, they're pulling it off because you can't just say, all of you one people, y'all are gone. Whether it's black, white, Asian, whatever, all y'all one group of people, you got to go. But what I can do is say, you and you, you're out of here. Wait a little bit. You and you, you're out of here. Now you and you, out of here. You see what I'm saying? And that's what they're doing, because I've never seen a company change their term of services so fucking rapid like they changing their draws as OnlyFans.
Yeah, true.
You know? Because they want the bigger money. Listen, you can't be publicly traded if you're known as a porn company. Brazzers not publicly traded. This company, you know what I mean? Porn companies not publicly traded because it's not, you know what I mean, safe. So if I want to go get the big bag, I need to get all y'all motherfuckers off here so I can go chase the real money, like get Beyonce and get Jay-Z and get, you know, all these other people. You see what I'm saying? That have real fans that's going to want to see their day-to-day lives. Come on here and subscribe so I can make more money. Think about it. If Beyonce had an OnlyFans, that shit would crash the fucking servers.
Well, when what's her name? Cardi B, when she started hers, that shit was going bananas. And she wasn't doing nothing sexual at all. She just was like behind the scenes getting her makeup done. Like she just was doing regular shit.
And so many sex workers had such issues with it. But guess what? Guess what Cardi B has that y'all really don't have? And that's fucking fans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then people didn't say, "Oh, you ain't hear not one person be like, God damn, I ain't see Cardi B's titty."
Mm-hmm. Because that's not
one.
They actually her fans, and they actually want to see her.
And they want to see her. They want to see her life, her behind the scenes, her traveling, her this and that. And that's why you would never hear me say, oh, Bella Thorne scammed. I don't give a Bella Thorne has fans. Cardi B has fans. Tyga has fans. People will literally want to see these people private day-to-day lives. But you, Susie Q from around the block, no one knows who the fuck you are, and no one cares.
Yep, and be the same ones, man. Everybody not following my shit. I only made $7 this month. This is some bullshit.
Right. But yeah, you don't have no true fans. Trust me, your first month subscription, kudos to you, baby girl. But you're not getting people resubscribing because you didn't do nothing for them to resubscribe for.
Facts. Big facts. Especially if you're not a sexual person. You can't just, like I said, you can't just get on there and be like, oh, look at me in a bikini. Oh, fucking whoop-de-doo. Your Instagram look the same way. What the fuck am I paying for? Like, you gotta give people something extra. Like, it is what it is. That's what porn is. Porn is that little bit of, I ain't gonna say a little bit. Porn is that lot of bit of extra that a lot of people either don't want to do, can't do, scared to do, afraid to do, whatever you want to look at it, a fantasy they wish they could do. That's what porn is. Porn is all the other shit outside of your everyday fucking. Because if you like me and you tried a lot of that shit, you fucking hurting. You cramping the fuck up. You burning the fuck out. That shit ain't no fucking joke.
Someone told me a month ago, which blew my mind, only 1% can do porn.
That makes sense.
Only 1% of the populace can do porn.
When you think about all the people, just America alone, if you just think about 100% of American citizens, you saying only 1%, that makes sense. It could actually be less than that.
It can be, because everyone's not built for this life. Guess what? I don't give a fuck what no one says about me, right? You see these? You see what's behind me?
I see
those are lights.
Yeah.
Those are lights. Guess what? I needed money to make sure those goddamn lights stay on. You hear me?
I hear that.
No one's adding to the donation of a hectic. No one's coming up to me and be like, you know what? You're a good dude. Let me just give you some money. I had to go out there and I had to create a lane for myself and make sure that I have some kind of residual income coming in. I mean, Eris could tell you, I went from not having a car, living with roommates, to now I live by myself and drive a nice goddamn car. You feel me?
Used to clubs, we could go do photo shoots.
Yeah. And now I'm so self-sufficient, and it's basically due to porn, because I sharpened my tool, I focused on what I needed to focus on, and I went out and got that bag. I don't care. My mom could call me right now. I hear you doing porn. I'll be like, yeah, cool.
I think that's that's probably the biggest thing. People so scared for people to know that you're doing it. And my thing is, if you scared for people to know you do it, then don't do it at all.
Don't do it.
It's not for
don't do it at all.
Yeah, it's not for you. If I decided today that I'm gonna be a fucking porn star, fuck you mean? I'm promoting that shit to anybody that I thought wanted to fucking try this dick. I'm promoting that shit to you. What you mean? Like, I want you to go, because you're gonna go actually watch my shit as a female.
Yeah.
Like I told my homie, every dude that you think ever wanted to fuck you, tell them motherfuckers you got an OnlyFans.
Oh, they're going.
Even if they don't resubscribe, they're gonna subscribe that first month.
Yeah, they're going. They're going 100%.
It is.
And so it's like you walking, or like you riding on the bike, right? But you listen to the motherfucker that's walking. The fuck you gotta tell me?
Yes.
You in the worse shape than I am.
Facts.
The fuck I'm gonna listen to you for? And so I tell people, you'll see me on Facebook every now and again where I'll be like, y'all will legit stop any dreams and goals y'all have based on the motherfuckers that don't even give a fuck about you at the end of the day.
Big fucking facts. Because you too focused on how they feel about you, how they look at you, what they think about you. Fuck that.
I have a friend, she came from Ohio. We went to the Wu-Tang concert. She bought me a Wu-Tang shirt and a poster. equaling damn near $100 just because of the love that me and her have. But that's who I met through porn. You feel me? Like, you'll meet some of the greatest people in porn, but you'll also meet some of the shittiest people in porn, because guess what? They're in the same industry.
Pretty much.
But I have people that fucks with me. You see what I'm saying? That if I say, hey, this is what happened, they'd be like, pack your shit, come on. I don't even have family like that no more like that.
Listen, we all go through it. I just did a whole episode last week about it. Trust me, we all go through it. It ain't just porn. Hip hop.
So I went to Go-Go's house in Vegas, and she went through this whole deal to make sure the room that I was staying in was set for me. When I go out, she like, did you see something in there? I was like, see what? She went back in there and showed, and she done printed out a picture of me and her together, and that shit's in the bedroom. If that ain't love, bro, if that ain't, like, you see what I'm saying? That's love. You don't even get that from family members. The biggest supporters you have from a motherfucker that don't know you from a can of paint.
Yo, I'm telling you, I literally just did an episode last week with a bunch of hip hop artists, and they all said the same shit. And I keep telling people, stop thinking that it's just you. Stop thinking this shit. It's motherfuckers in every single industry. I done had people that have opened restaurants and say the same exact thing. It is what the fuck it is.
Yeah, your closest friend will know that you do videography and photography, but go hire the next man. He won't even put you on and be like, you know what? Let's see what you got.
Ain't even crossed his motherfucking mind.
Nope, not at all. But me, I know if my man's was a DJ, hey, my man's over here. And I think that's another reason why I've progressed so much, because I don't mind putting people in positions to win. I feel as an emperor, as myself, that's my duty, is to make sure that everyone that I've touched in some shape or form, if I know you have a specific skill set and someone's looking for that specific skill set, hey, woo, hey, my man's over here. You feel me? Because I believe the universe and karma and all that shit's gonna come back full circle. And I'll tell you another thing. When I really stopped putting myself in a box, that is when I really fucking exploded.
Definitely makes sense. So listen, we about to get the fuck up out of here, right? Before we go, I want you to let the people know 3 things for me. 1, where can they find you at? 2, what can they get from you? And 3, what can they expect from you?
All right, so the first, everything that I have is hecticdesires.com. That's HEKTEK desires.com, or any social media. That's where you can find my shit at. Second, what you can expect, just fire ass content. You know, I try not to be the same way I was the year prior. I always try to progress and do something bigger and better. And what was the last thing? I forgot what was the last thing. Shit. I don't know. You'll see.
From you. Yeah.
What they gonna get from me? Oh, they're gonna get progression. They're gonna see what the next line of work is.
My bad. I'm back.
Nah. What was the third thing?
Huh?
What was the third thing?
You just said it. What can they get from you? That was the third thing.
All right.
So make sure y'all going and y'all checking out his shit. Don't be trying to pirate this shit either, motherfuckers. Pay for it.
Hey, you can Google me too.
There you go. Miss Harris, you want to tell folks where they can find you, where they can get, what can they get from you, and what can they expect from you as well?
Look, they just need to follow him. That's all I'm saying. So for me, I've been on before. So Aris.iara, ARIS.IARA is my primary Instagram. And I have my second where I do post some photo shoots, some of which the lovely Hextech has done for me, is on gold.ariella, also on Instagram. So gold, like gold.ARIELLA. So if you want to see some of his work, I'm on his page. You'll see my face, and or you'll see some stuff that he's done on there as well.
I was about to say, it sounded like y'all about to be putting in some work together, but you didn't already put that out there.
Yes, he's gonna see me soon.
Say that again.
Soon.
I still ain't hear you.
Okay.
What do you say? He's saying, say it again. What you said?
Oh, I said you gonna see me soon, like very soon. Okay. So we shall see. We shall, here in the next couple of days. I'll be over there.
Roger the fuck that. Well, it was a pleasure having y'all on tonight. Hector, you definitely broke down some shit that you helped me understand, some shit that I thought I understood, but you brought a little bit more light to it, which actually worked in my favor, and I definitely appreciate you for doing so.
I'ma beat it up like I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Trying to fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Trying to fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. Temptation's hard to resist whenever I'm in the room. Nobody's talking, but our bodies talking, yeah. Adrenaline rushing, but I'ma take my time with ya. Mirror on the ceiling so you can see how good we fucking. We chasing us like squirrels, preparing for hibernation. Switching positions, exploring different combinations. Body dripping, sweat precipitation. They want for participating. Jeans in your imagination. Don't you know I'm contemplating? Don't try to run when you're coming. Tongue ain't got you moaning, the music loud, but damn, the neighbors still hear you scream. Blow out them candles and let me light up your sexy ass body. Christmas is coming, but I can't stop acting fucking naughty. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Trying to fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Trying to fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. Increasing friction with this bumping and grinding. Body connection got the temperature in here rising. If sex were a pair of shoes, girl, I would wear that ass out. Filling you out like an application. I'm higher, no doubt. I'm overqualified. Put it in your life. Energize a bunny, we could do it all night. Dripping in the sauce. I know you want me. I can see it in your eyes. You so horny. Don't try to run when you're coming. Tongue ain't got you moaning, the music loud, but damn, the neighbors still hear you scream. Blow out them candles and let me light up your sexy ass body. Christmas is coming, but I can't stop being fucking naughty. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Trying to fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs. I'ma lick you down, hold you down, pull them panties down. No stopping, go, it's a rodeo. Hold on for this ride. I see it in your eyes. Your mind is hypnotized. Trying to fantasize what I'ma do when I'm between them thighs.
Baby Jack was on a trolley, bitches acting Holly, and that Johnny. I remember back when Baby Jack was on the trolley. Bitches on his wood, other bitches acting holly. Shit ain't going good, so he hopped up in that Johnny. Couple months later, fell in love with them robbers. You would think it's all cool, cause he ain't go to jail. He looked up to his brother who always sit in that cell. His mama said you smart, go hit them books and go to Yale. But she the only one who thought he wasn't gon' fail. That shit hurt his heart when she had to up and leave. Holding back them tears that he ain't even wanna see. Baby Jack was traumatized seeing his mom up in that sheet. He said he opened his eyes when he see her in his sleep. Now Baby Jack don't feel the same, and he don't trust the soul. He dealing with his pain, he grab his weed and he gon' roll. They can't take him out the game, so when he see him, he gon' blow. And you know I still the same, I do this strictly for the O. And now I'm poppin', they say when you droppin', ooh, ain't no stoppin'. Cause they know I'm locked now, ooh, and I'm top 10. And you know I'm not 10, ooh, and I'm not 10. I remember back when Baby Jack was on the trolley. Bitches on his wood, other bitches acting holly. Shit ain't going good, so he hopped up in that Johnny. Couple months later, fell in love with them robbers. I remember back when Baby Jack was on the trolley. Bitches on his wood, other bitches acting holly. Shit ain't going good, so he hopped up in that Johnny. Couple months later, fell in love with them robbers. Spin that block, make sure that he did. Hit that boy top, hit that boy again. Yeah, we got them Glocks and them FNNs. Yeah, we spin his block cause they know we hooligans. Yeah, them bodies drop, spinning out the van. Boy, we get it in, yeah, you know we get it in. A little mocha pop them Zans, and you know that he gon' blend. Bitches look like them cause they know that I'm the man. And I got them racks, but I need them M's. Bitches throw it back, I tell her shake it for my friend. And if I have a clap, then you know I clap again. Yeah, we got that bag cause we stacking Benjamins. I remember back when Baby Jack was on the trolley. Bitches on his wood, other bitches acting holly. Shit ain't going good, so he hopped up in that Johnny. Couple months later, fell in love with them robbers. I remember back when Baby Jack was on the trolley. Bitches on his wood, other bitches acting holly. Shit ain't going good, so he hopped up in that Johnny. Couple months later, fell in love with them robbers. Them robbers.
Whoa, told ya, yeah, ain't spill up, no games, okay. Thomas, money, I ain't got no time, bust it for me, bust it one more time, smell like honey, and this that summer shine, I get it, dummy, man this summer's mine, Thomas, money, I ain't got no time, bust it for me, bust it one more time, see you, bummy. Boy, I'm next in line. I get it, dummy. Man, this summer's mine. More money, more problems. I swear that's set in stone. I'm hotter than a taki. Watch me when I take the throne. Hot seat to the posse. See who's really made of stone. I go kamikaze. Stop me when I'm in my zone. Wanna know what I'm in it for. Going for the top, but I'm getting low. Head held high, but I keep 10 toes. See for the lies in a room full of foes. Gotta stay focused, mind on the goals. I prescribe every line for the folks. Dice pineapples on the ice for the hoes. Money never stops, I'm outside in the snow. Haters, get them off me. If you greedy, get from around me. Haters, get them off me. If you greedy, get from around me. Cash in like a bounty, cause I'm splashing like I'm Curry. Shot after shot, shot after shot, shot after shot, you bury. Thomas, money, I ain't got no time. Bust it for me, bust it one more time. Smell like honey, and this that summer shine. I get it, dummy, man this summer's mine. Thomas, money, I ain't got no time. Bust it for me, bust it one more time. See you, bummy, boy I'm next in line. I get it, dummy. Man, this summer's mine. Mind on the money, money on the grind. Gotta stay focused, keep it all in line. Devil working hard overtime. Applying the pressure like tap on his spine. Hit him up like batter up. Crashing the boards like slam dunk. Chop so hard, throw keys in the trunk. Chop out the stool, CDs in the trunk. Grind so hard, I ain't never giving up. Grind so hard, I ain't never giving up. Salute me when you see me. Spill up, pop up like a genie. Make it hot like it's Tahiti. When I'm chasing all these VVs, man, I'm repping for my city. Put the town up on my back. Get that title, bring it back. Man, that's money on my jack. If you clowns ain't talking that, only haters wanna chat. Gotta leave and get a bag. They'll be here when I get back. Gotta leave and get a bag. They'll be here when I get back. Thomas, money, I ain't got no time. Bust it for me, bust it one more time. Smell like honey, and this that summer shine. I get it, dummy. Man, this summer's mine. Time is money. I ain't got no time. Bust it for me, bust it one more time. See you, bummy. Boy, I'm next in line. I get it, dummy. Man, this summer's mine. Told you, Spiller, no games. We ain't playing till we get there. This summer mine, boy. We going all the way to the top. Let's go.
What's motherfucking poppin'? We back in the building. All on the Table podcast, talking our shit as we do each and every motherfucking Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Got a couple folks on here ready to talk their shit right along with me. You know what I'm saying? And they all podcasters too. So once you hear them, make sure you go check out their motherfucking podcast, see what they talking about over there. You know what I mean? So first up, we got my man J Dot in the building. What's up with you, pimp?
Man, what's good? What's good? Happy to be here.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about your podcast, who you are, shit like that, real quick.
Yeah, I host the What Is TWS podcast. It's really just me, talking my shit about whatever going on during the week. Being a dad, recovering alcoholic, that type of stuff. But yeah, hip hop's a big part of my show. Fatherhood, just whatever. Me, talking a lot of shit. So if you just want to tune in and hear somebody random thoughts on whatever, that's what I do.
Roger the fuck that. Next up, we got Dramo in the building. What's up with you?
What's going on? What's up?
Chilling, man. What you got going on? I know you got podcasts too, right?
I do have. Oh, sorry, my phone. I do have a podcast. It's called Psychopath. Similar to what J-Dot said, I'm just pretty much talking about my life, motherhood, recovering alcoholic as well. I don't touch too much on hip hop, but I just talk about, what's on my mind. And that's kind of like it. So if you want to check it out, Psychopath, that's CYCLE Path. You could check it out on Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcasts.
Roger the fuck that. Last but not least, Crown Soto in the building. What's up with you?
Man, what's up, man? Soto, man. What's up, man?
Chilling, man. You got a podcast too, right?
I do. Actually, I do. I had the Fabulous Dramo on my podcast, man. I'm trying to get you on there too. I'm coming to Philly next weekend, I swear to God. But yeah, man, podcast Fearless and Border podcast. I'm on Spotify, Anchor, Apple podcast. Tune in.
Roger that, man. First off, I want to say this, man, to everybody that's listening right now. If you are doing something, I don't give a fuck what it is. If you make paper planes for a living, I don't give a shit what it is. When you motherfucking get on somebody's shit, you shameless plug the fuck out of it. Fuck that. You bring me on your shit, when I introduce my name, trust and believe, all on the table is part of my motherfucking name. Fuck you talking about? No motherfucking games played. I don't play that shit. It goes the fuck down. You shouldn't have brought me on if you ain't want me to talk about my shit. It is what it is.
That's the whole point.
I'm just saying. But listen, so here's what I wanted to say, right? So, and this going, I want to hear the thoughts of big homie Dramo on this one, right? So why is it that women, I ain't gonna say all women, but a large majority of women, right? They all say that it's a man's fault that y'all gotta look a certain way. It's a man's fault that y'all need to act a certain way. Y'all do all these different things to your body because men look at you a specific way or blah, 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 blah. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, a woman's opinion of you outweighs a man's opinion all day long. So technically, y'all do these things to appease other women and not other men. Y'all just blame it on us. Now, men, yes, we get our haircuts, we get fresh to death, all that smelling good because we want the opinion of women. Fuck what another nigga think. We want the opinion of women. But y'all go crazy. The weave, the smell good, the outfit, the titties hanging all the way up on your neck, all that shit. Because y'all want to make sure that every other female see y'all. So everybody do everything to appease the female. Why do y'all constantly keep blaming all this on men when y'all know y'all doing it for other females?
Well, shit. I mean, I don't blame niggas for shit, first of all. But I don't know. I'll just probably say it's an ego thing for some women. Like, they don't want to admit the fact that they're probably just, trying to outdo another woman. So they're going to blame it on a man, which I don't agree with. But that's kind of like what I pretty much would think. Me personally, I'm not doing it for another woman or me. I'm doing it for myself. But in a way, it is an ego thing because if, you feel like
doing it for yourself always means trying to outshine another broad anyway.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true too. You know what I mean? But if you feel like, that's true. But it's like an ego thing for women, I feel like, personally. It's an ego thing. Like, you got an ego. You feel like, I look better than this bitch. But I'm going to blame it on this nigga. But I never blame it on the guy. So I can't really answer that. But as far as for the other women, yeah, it's an ego thing.
Okay. J-Dot, what you think? Why do you think they blame us for their flaws or their insecurities, if you will, when we ain't got nothing to do with that? You trying to impress the other chick anyway. So what the fuck we got to do with that?
Yo.
How you feel about that, J-Dot?
Getting the hot takes out the way early tonight. I see.
Listen, man, we don't play around.
I think we just an easy target, man. Like, these days, what can't you blame on men? Like, we catch all the L's, constantly. So, if it's something negative and they feel some kind of way about it, and you can find a way to attach it to dudes, that's what's gonna happen. Whether it's what they do for themselves or what they do for other women, we just the easy target right now. Like, you get on social media, we taking L's every day. This shit is getting off the chain. Like, I don't even want to look at shit no more because it's always some dude did or somebody said, and they always catch like the 2% stupidest niggas alive to put everything say that's all men. So it's crazy. I just think we catching L's left and right because we an easy target right now.
We walking targets out this bitch, man. We walking targets no matter what we do. It's funny because females would be like, oh, I want a good dude. But then you get a good dude and you treat him like a pussy. Oh, I want a roughneck. Then you get a roughneck and you like, oh, he too fucking rough. Like, what the fuck do you want? You got what you was looking for, but that wasn't what you was looking for. So how the fuck were you supposed to know what you looking for if you don't even know what the fuck you looking for? Draymo.
I done caught the too nice label too many times.
Draymo, we on your heels today, Draymo. You gotta break.
I don't know. I already said I don't know what the fuck I'm looking for. So shit. I mean, but I don't think males are easy targets. I think y'all niggas is doing dumb shit now. Some of y'all.
Everything we do is considered dumb shit, though.
It's not everything, no, but some shit is dumb.
Like
some
what?
shit that's been going on is dumb.
Like what?
Like the shit we spoke about on my post, the fucking Celtics coach. That shit was dumb.
Why? Because he listen. All right, so Ime Udoka, however you say his name.
Ime Adaka. I don't.
I never knew how to say the boy name, and he's the Celtics coach. So fuck him and fuck the Celtics. It's just that. Bro, I'm Sixers all day. Fuck the Celtics. It's just that.
He's Philly. We don't got a team, so.
Hey, listen, we do.
I would say Celtics is close because it's New England, but
again, fuck the Celtics. It's just that motherfucker Celtics. But the ball got in trouble for having consensual sex with somebody else. Now, granted, don't get me wrong. I'm not sitting here saying that it's cool that he was creeping on his chick. Don't get me wrong.
Regardless, a badass chick.
No, it don't matter. It don't matter who she is.
It does.
It doesn't.
To me,
it doesn't matter because that's like saying if a chick is ugly, she deserved to be get crept on. You see?
No, but it's a little more tolerable.
All right.
Fucking with you.
Ladies, I tried to help y'all out.
Not because I can be ugly to somebody too. So you know what I mean? But you know, it's a little jokes tonight, little jokey joke. But yeah, but
I tried to help y'all. Drake.
that's like if an ugly nigga die, like damn, he was ugly as fuck. R.I.P. But if a fine ass nigga die, it's like that nigga was damn. Like nah, but I get it.
Yo, out of fucking pocket. It is what it is. So Ime Udoka, he got in trouble for having consensual sex with somebody in the Celtics organization. The reason people are upset about it is because he is the only one that got in trouble. I don't
agree with that. I don't agree with that either. Everybody should be held accountable.
Now, they held a press conference, and during the press conference, they said they didn't want to say who the other party was, but they feel some type of way because I guess on Twitter and social media, everybody trying to figure out who on the organization that he was fucking. They can't figure out who, so they're like pointing fingers. It could be her, could be her, could be her. But that's what happens when you don't want to say who it was. I mean, it kind of is what it is with that one. So Soto,
I just saw recently it was a travel agent or some shit like that.
That's the thing. Everybody speculates. They don't want to say exactly who it was.
I don't think it was a her.
Speak your truth, Pippin. Speak your truth.
I don't think it was a her. I think respect for the privacy of the family. Don't nobody want to say what it was because, like Draymond said, it's Nia Long, dog. Like
Nia Long in the cherry thong. I mean, I'm with you.
I'm not gay, and I'll bang Nia Long. Like she's fine. Like you know what I mean.
Listen,
I don't know. For you, I don't think it was a her because it's being kept too quiet, and it's like nowadays, man, it's hard to keep it secret. So I don't think it was a her. I'm gonna just keep it a man.
So you feel like he was fucking one of the niggas in the camp.
Listen.
Whoa!
We said,
oh shit! I didn't think about that.
What you thinking? You thinking it was one of the players, or what you thinking?
Listen, all I'm saying.
You know what? Now that you said that, it might be. It might just be.
It was that, or either he was fucking somebody on an organization wife.
I thought that.
Like, because they just, or somebody's daughter, like it was consensual. Mind you, you gotta pay attention to the wording, bro. So it's like consensual. That tends to, like, when you keep constantly repeating that tends to feel like it was somebody that you probably shouldn't have been fucking on.
Clearly, it was somebody he shouldn't have been fucking. Like, we know that.
He shouldn't have been fucking nobody, yeah.
He could have been fucking one of the owner's daughters. Like, consensual. Like, I shouldn't have been fucking her, but I was fucking her, but it was her that I wanted to fuck.
I mean,
underage.
Maybe that fucking person's daughter was his version of how we look at Nia Long.
Or maybe it was somebody who wanted Nia Long and was like, fuck that, I'm about to ruin this shit. I don't know, but I don't agree with the whole attack the black man. I get it, but he made that choice too. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like he made that choice to do some consensual shit. So like, why the fuck is people feel like attacking them? Yes, because if he's not the only one, yes, hold everybody accountable. But he also did some stupid shit. So
like he made a conscious decision, bro.
Play stupid games.
Technically,
they both, prizes.
If you look at it, consensual means they both made a conscious decision.
Yeah,
but they keep putting extra emphasis on the consensual. Like I said, as a writer, you gotta pay attention to the wording, to the picture that they try to paint.
I'm with you.
So it's like it's somebody that he shouldn't have been having sex with, not because he was with Nia Long or he in a relationship, just somebody he was out of bounds with. Period. So they gotta keep implying, yo, it was consensual. It was consensual.
Because he was in a position of power, that consensual always gonna be in quotation marks, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Your boss come at you, you know, you might agree to it, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it's, you know, you hold a certain kind of weight, you can't pull the moves, you know. So they keep saying consensual because it's always gonna be looked at as maybe it wasn't quite consensual because he was, you know what I'm saying, he was high up
the
in
boss.
the organization.
Yeah, I get that. And that's what I understand when they talk about attacking the black man. Now that part, yes, but I also feel like he chose that by doing consensual shit. So again, place to be gains, wants to be prizes. To me, I don't feel bad for the nigga, and that's just me. And I'm very pro-black.
You
But
only
I don't
saying
feel
that because
bad.
it's Nia Long. If it wasn't Nia Long, you wouldn't be saying that shit.
I mean, even if it was whoever is considered not so beautiful, you know, but I think Nia Long is really beautiful. So, but like, yeah, I'm a woman first, you know what I mean? But Nia Long is bad.
What if it was Shorty from Precious?
I think Precious is beautiful. I don't think she's ugly. She's just fat. It ain't right, but a lot of people probably wouldn't care.
What if it was Brittany Griner?
Don't she like pussy though? I feel bad for her shit though.
That's not what I'm asking you. I didn't ask you what she like. I said, what if it was her? If it was,
it would still be like place to begin. You know, I feel like the crowd wouldn't receive it well because it's her. Because of the like I said, Nia Long is bad. You know what I mean? But it's wrong and all around the table. It's wrong all on the table. How about that? Since we on your shit tonight,
Roger. Roger. I just wanted to know because the way you were saying it. I mean, I'm listen.
I'm just saying Nia Long is just bad, and my favorite rapper is J. Cole, and the nigga was rap about his only regret was being too young for her. Like, you got niggas idolizing her, and you cheating on her, and I understand what you said. Like, you don't know what's going on at home. My baby father also said the same shit, but I'm just like, that don't mean shit. Like, that means you go cheat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't agree with that shit.
You know, that means a whole lot because most people do what they do because they're not happy at home. And that's not just.
Can I say something though? Like, what women tend to forget, right, is that just like we gotta continue to date y'all gotta keep dating us too. So like, when you want a nigga, it's certain shit that you'll do to lock it in, right? Once you get the nigga, you ain't supposed to stop that.
Exactly.
Well, I just want to say,
you giving out that Gawk 3000 in month 3.
Right.
Year 3, you supposed to be Gawk 3000 still.
Gawking.
Well, I just want to say, just like how y'all love new pussy, your bitch pussy is new to somebody else too. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, something new is something new to everybody. Something new is something new to everybody. It is.
That's all I'm saying though. But I mean,
if you doing what you got to do, a motherfucker ain't really thinking about that shit.
some people don't. Some people are ungrateful.
It's a lot of people, men and women, that forget that. So I agree with what you're saying, Soto. A lot of people forget that. You can't just think, oh, well, I got you, so I could fall back. No, nigga, you was getting your haircut every week. Nigga, keep getting your motherfucking haircut in year 10. You know what I'm saying? Like,
absolutely.
You was drinking the shit out that dick in month 1. You need to be drinking the shit out that dick in year 10. It is.
Well, shit. I guess I'm getting cheated on.
Roger the fuck that. Listen.
I forget who said it, but somebody said, you know, you show me the baddest joint in the world, I show you a nigga that's tired of fucking her.
Exactly.
Not true, but
Nia Long thing got nothing to do with it.
It's
you're absolutely right, but it's just, you know, that's just how I.
But if that's your only connection, if that surface, like your bitch could be bad, but she could not have no type of substance. Like
no good.
She could be shallow as fuck. Yeah. We looking at Nia Long like she's beautiful, but she might be an ain't shit bitch. She might talk crazy to that nigga because of how people view her, because I'm fucking Nia Long. Like,
well, she probably ain't that crazy. It was with the bitch for 12 years. I mean,
you never know though.
You right. I understand what you're saying, but
he work that shit out.
Don't fuck another bitch.
He could have been with her for 12 years and not knew how the fuck to get out of that. Women. And that's what I
can't stand about motherfuckers. Just fucking say it. Just I don't want to be with you.
Women be in situations all the time and they don't know how to get out of them.
I was about to say, so hold on, Raymo.
Like,
you ain't never been in a relationship and at some point you was kind of like tired of the nigga, but you still stayed.
I cheated. But it ain't right. What I'm saying is not right. I'm learning from that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like everybody should learn from that.
My cousin in the toxic situation need to free her.
It is what it is. Like, when you're not happy, shit happens. So
No,
that's-
I totally get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm no Nia Long, you know, but I'm just saying.
it don't
she
matter
bad.
if Nia Long or not. Nia Long
But
could be the craziest motherfucker in the crib.
But you
You know
Drake
what?
Bell though.
She could be a psychopath in the crib. She could be out of pocket at all times. She,
All the
I ain't
way.
name my shit that for no reason.
listen, she probably don't cook. She probably don't suck dick. We don't know what the fuck she do or don't do.
A bitch that don't cook and she don't cook and don't suck dick, like she don't do neither one of those things. I'd never take her seriously. Gangster. I love
But
to
I
eat.
mean, nah.
Nah. No way around it. If you don't cook and you don't suck dick, like
So what the fuck y'all supposed to
if you-
do? So what the fuck y'all supposed to do?
if
You
you-
can cook and suck dick
First
too.
of
I
all,
mean,
I
well,
could-
you know what I mean.
First of all, I cook.
I ain't mean it
I
like
eat pussy
that.
very well. I'm a pro at it around the globe atlas. I don't never mind if it's my pussy, bitch. I'm finna eat you up.
And you're gonna
Feel me?
cook after that, and you're gonna pull your way around the house too. Like you just.
I ain't say all that, but I can cook though. I definitely can cook. Definitely.
Anyways.
But it's like those is prime, man. Like you don't cook and you don't. I'm not even a fan of getting my dick sucked, but if it's done right, like you know. But that's a whole different topic for another. You gotta bring something to the table.
And so the fuck do y'all?
Hey, listen, at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, both sides-
I know how to
both
fix.
sides, you gotta
I know how to.
bring
I know how to
something
fix
the
a leak. I know how to change oil. I know how to change the tire.
On both
Yeah,
sides,
that's
y'all
cool.
both got to be bringing something to the table. A lot of people forget that. A lot of people think
Yeah.
relationship, I don't got to bring nothing to the table no more because I already got the table. So it is
That's
that
true.
type shit. Like
Oh.
that's how I go.
No, my whole point ain't because it's Nia Long, but I just personally think she's beautiful. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it could have been anybody. And like I said, all on the table is wrong. I feel like they should have just worked that out if it was like that. But I also understand too, when you get tired of somebody, you kind of like, you know, but
How do we know that he hasn't been trying to work it out for the last 6 years?
we don't know
Uh-huh.
that. You're right.
It finally boiled over to where it was like, damn, let me stick my dick in this bitch mouth real quick.
That ain't the first time it happened. It's just the first time he got caught. That's
We
how.
don't know that. It could have literally been the first time he got his dick sucked and got caught.
I don't think so.
We don't
I
know.
don't
know.
They not saying. They
I
not
don't
saying
About the
so we don't
organization,
know.
he'd have just been a foul nigga that still got a job. Like you just can't do that inside the organization.
Exactly. Like it is what it is. Like we
I
can't
don't think that.
listen. We can speculate all day, but
Yeah.
but here's something that we don't need to speculate on because it's concrete motherfucking facts. So Erica Banks. Now I'm gonna keep it clean with y'all, right? I have no clue. I still don't have no clue who the fuck Shorty is. I didn't know who the fuck Shorty was yesterday. I still don't know who the fuck Shorty is today. But everybody's going crazy because she only wants a specific type of female around her when she in the club. So we started off the episode me talking about how women do all of this crazy shit, these other women, but then they blame it on men. You know what I mean? And it ain't our motherfucking fault. Your insecurities is your insecurities. Keep them just to yourself. I'm just saying. But when she says, I only want a specific type of female, all these females is in an uproar. She ain't that cute anyway. She ain't
not.
bad. Fuck her. This, that, and the third. Y'all made her famous for some shit that nobody really gave a fuck about. And I didn't, like I said, I didn't know who the fuck she was. So I just thought she was just a random chick saying that shit. So, Dramo, how do you feel about that? Her coming out saying that only a specific type of chick gotta be in her circle when she in the club, and apparently she's not that bad. Do you feel like she's supposed to be better to say that? She could still be ugly and say that. Her status allows her to say it. Her status should not have her say it. How you feel about that?
I don't really feel away because that's her opinion, but I can also see both sides. I know who she is because I follow when I was pregnant, I followed nothing but the vlog. So I'd be like, I was mad into like the fucking entertainment. She wasn't she just recently got her body done and all that shit like that. So she there was pressuring her to get her body done. She said she'll never do it. Then it was she was mad humble that she got her body done and she just became I don't know, you know what I mean? Somebody who she thought was better than everybody else. So I can see why people are upset about what she said, because just not even a year ago, she was natural. I'm never gonna get my body done. I'm never gonna do this. I'm never gonna do that. And then now a year later, you're like, I can only party with thick bitches, this, that, and you just wasn't a thick bitch last year. So that's kind of I feel like why people are upset.
So she didn't have no body and all that last year?
No, she was like shaped like a box.
So she wouldn't got her shit. So you telling me she wouldn't got her shit done and now she upgraded?
Yeah, no, that really happened. Like I swear to God, it really did. Like there was a lot of women, like you said, women are very crucial. Men did. I feel like men don't give a fuck about what the fuck you kind of look like. Yes,
a nigga don't fuck anything. Y'all already know that shit.
Oh, I know, but she like a lot of the women were in her comments like, oh, she didn't get her body done. She looked like this. She a fake Meg. So she kind of like went that route, and now she just kind of like got big headed. So that's the reason why I feel like a lot of women are like coming for her and saying, oh, she's not even that cute, this, that, and third. Which I don't think she's ugly, but like you acting like that, it just makes you kind of like ugly. So that's my
thing. And this is the thing that kills me. And I was just talking about this the other day. Like we keep doing this, right? Like we all in podcast, how you get like traction, and then everybody, I didn't even know who the fuck Erica coming on talking about it. So trying to go viral, they say the dumbest shit you could think of, and then everybody going, whether it's they say oh publicity is good publicity, whether it's good or bad. Just I don't even know if she believed the shit that she said. She just knew if I say this, people gonna have a conversation about it. My name gonna be in that conversation, and that's good business for her.
But that's the thing. It's not like it was something that she posted. She was on her live.
Her close friends, actually.
Yeah, she was on her close friends.
Somebody exposed it.
So, like, that's the part where that blew my mind. Because it ain't like she really, I mean, technically, she ain't the one that put it out there.
Yeah, somebody exposed it. Somebody who was, I guess, hating. I mean, I don't know. I think she's a dope rapper. She can really rap. You guys check her out.
Telling the truth ain't hating though. Telling the truth ain't hating. She said that.
I mean, if that's how she felt, that's how she felt.
No, I'm saying like a person who probably felt offended by it, like exposed it. That's what I mean, like hating. I personally don't give a fuck, but I can see why the people are mad because she was just so like, I'm not gonna let the media do this to me, and she let the media do it to her, and now she's like a thick ass bitch when she just wasn't.
No, I'll be honest with you. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't know who she was. I didn't.
Yeah, no, she.
Her body. I just seen a face picture, and I.
Huh?
Just, like,
oh yeah, no, yeah. I mean, I think that's.
Oh, yeah, I gotta come take a picture of this.
Yeah, I seen it. I just was like, all right, like, cool, whatever. Like, I wasn't impressed, but to me, it was one of those situations. Like, she said what she said. She felt how she felt. I don't see how a motherfucker really could be mad at her about it. To be honest with you, because. Let's be honest. In high school, you didn't hang with every fucking female. Certain females in high school, you was like, man, she ugly. I'm not hanging with her. So what's
I ain't hang with no fucking body in high school. So I don't know. I was a weirdo.
Right, so 90% of females hang with either the females that they feel like look as good as them or better, or they got that one girlfriend that they feel like that's the ugly girlfriend that's gonna make us look good anyway.
I always kind of like seen other groups like hang with like ugly bitches so they could kind of like boost their songs up. But
so now that this chick is saying it, all the chicks that's out of high school now, that's apparently not doing it no more, which I'm pretty sure they still don't hang with chicks that they feel is ugly. Now y'all feel some type of way because she said it out loud. So are they really mad because she gave up the gyms? She gave up the motherfucking cheat code as to how shit go? Is that really why y'all mad? That's what I want to know. Is that really why they mad?
I don't know. I think it's because of the whole she was just not quote unquote a bad bitch last year, and now she's a bad bitch this year. You know, so I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's what it is too.
That's kind of like how I see it.
That's what it is. Like you're not in a position. Like if you just got some money, you can't be talking about how niggas is broke if you were just broke last month or last year. Like you really can't be talking like Dre said, like you just wasn't like, and even now with her shit, like her shit done, like you still look like blah 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 blah. So like you really not in a position to be talking about.
Let me ask you this. So does getting your body done actually make you a bad bitch now? Is that really?
No, for men, no. I like a natural bitch. I like to know, like I like to know that shit authentic.
I like real soft cheeks. I want real titties. Let your nipples stare.
It's society now. It's just unfortunate, like because social media is so in our faces now that it's just that.
Let your nipples look at the ground. Fuck you talking about? Like it's just that simple. We don't need all of that fake shit.
Cause to keep it tall. Like I don't know about anybody else on here, but like I'm dating to be forever. Like you feel me? Like to be in a relationship forever. You're not always gonna look as good. And to keep it trill, like it's gonna be days where like your hair ain't done yet, you don't got no nails on, you got no lashes on, your eyebrows ain't done, like your breath stink. Like I want to wake up to that. If I can still be in love after that, bro, like all that other shit don't matter. That shit an added bonus. Of course, I want a female that look good when she get done up, but that shit ain't a necessity. Like you gotta look like something. You can't look like a foot.
Yo, I can't.
Yo.
Get the fuck out of here.
Hold up. We got Big Annie, aka Savagely Humble, in the building. What's up with you?
What's popping?
You already
what's up now?
Pleasure having you in the building.
I just want to say this nigga asked for my email when the podcast started. So nobody wasn't paying attention to that shit. I just wanna put that out there.
All right, you ain't had to put me out there like that, but
I had to put you on blast for sure.
Roger the fuck that. I ain't mad at you.
I didn't already know.
Worse. Pause. Hey, so listen. So right now we talk about your girl Erica Banks and her statements on how, she only hang with a certain specific type of female. And my thing is, pretty much 90% of females in high school always had a mindset on the type of chicks that they wanted to be around when they was in high school. So now all of a sudden, because you've grown and you hear somebody say it, it's a problem. How do you feel about that?
I mean, to each his own. You feel me? Like it is what it is. I think the way she said it was kind of weird, but I get what she's saying. Like when you going out, you want everybody to be presentable. If I'm bad, you need to be bad. But you always got to have one ugly duckling in the crew. You can't just say everybody got to be a bad bitch. Like you need one ugly bitch with you, for real.
Yo, I can't.
Listen,
you gotta have one ugly bitch and one fat bitch. Like you gotta have both. You can't just be all y'all looking like fucking Barbie.
But then now you're gonna be questioning, like, am I the ugly bitch? Like
I was about to say, so dude.
No, but you gotta be the confident bitch to know who you are and what you are.
So
that ugly bitch knows she the ugly bitch.
So you the ugly chick in the squad. You just rocking out.
You listen. Let me tell you something. If I was the ugly bitch in the squad, I'm going because I guess what? We all getting drinks. Not just one getting drinks. We all getting drinks because we a motherfucking group. We one collective motherfucking bag. Because if niggas like, oh, we buy drinks, buy the crew drinks, nigga. You're not just buying.
That's true. That's what I do.
Shorty a drink. You know what I'm saying? Because exactly when you hit them with the I'm with my friends, they like, all right, cool. Get everybody something. Bitch, I'm there. If I'm the ugly bitch, I'm there for the free shit.
Hey,
what you mean?
J. Dot, based on what she just said, right? First of all, let me ask you, are you single?
I'm saying I'm recently, I say recently, like 3 years, but I'm divorced.
All right, so boom, you walk up in the club right now, you see Draymond, you say, damn, that motherfucking scarf is popping. I'm about to see what's up with Shorty Rock right there. But she got a whole crowd around her. You buying drinks for the team?
I ain't trying to do it. Like I was mad when I heard it, because now I see that y'all like they purposefully set us up for somebody that had to take the hand grenade. We don't always had that conversation like, dog, this your night. You got to take that one. You got to take that one.
But just like she said,
y'all was setting it up to move.
Just like she said, it's always an ugly bitch in the group. It's always a broke bitch in the group too. So she got a drink too.
She got a drink though. Yo, you got it's called the Three Amigos.
What's a broke bitch in the group before? Like
it's always the Three Amigos: the fat bitch, the ugly bitch, and the broke bitch. Them bitches is gonna be with you. So for her to say everybody gotta be bad, basically what I got from there was everybody gotta have a BBL. That's all I heard.
Because she recently just got one.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
let's talk about before she got that. Was she saying the same?
How was she
exact thing?
shaped? What shape was she shaped like? A box.
It's the
Yo.
But I like Erica Banks though. She could actually spit,
Erica
so.
Banks is cool though. Like I don't have nothing against her. It's just like, damn, sis, you ain't had to put that on IG though. I don't care if it was in your
But she
close
put it for her
friends or
close
not.
friends.
But that's the thing.
I don't care if it was in your close friends or not. People are haters.
Let me ask you this,
said
right?
that.
Let me ask you this. Because this like I'm not really, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I fucking hate social media. That's just me. I fucking hate that shit. But I know for the sake of what I do, I gotta be on there. So I'm on there. Right. It is what it is. So certain shit I don't know, mainly because I don't really pay attention to it. The whole close friends thing, I've never used it because I'm posting shit for everybody. I'm not posting it for the 15 or 30 month. How many
That's
people?
Me too.
I think you could put
I think you could put a good amount of people on that motherfucker, but still, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I didn't even know
what
that.
I post is for everybody.
Yeah.
From my personal experiences, I see a lot of the younger crowd
using it.
Yeah, like they do that. Like my cousin.
So basically, if you want to put up like some thirst trap shit, you got specific people you want to show it to.
I'm on a few people's close friends list, and like I got a homegirl, she be posting her side nigga on her close friends. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like if you want some old trying to hide some shit, I know a nigga that I was fucking with. He don't know that I was one of his close friends. He was posting bitches on there and shit, and I'm like, ooh, look at this. This nigga don't want everybody to know he fucking with this bitch, but hey, look, I see it. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
If you're trying to hide somebody, you wouldn't be posting the shit at all.
Yeah, I was about
but
to say,
that's the weird shit. Niggas is
like,
weird. People was weird, but that's that social media shit.
Never was a poster like,
oh,
that's not never been my fucking thing.
That don't make
somebody.
Well, niggas, I used to post my business now, but like niggas.
I was married for 7 years. Niggas didn't know I was married until I got a brand new ring and I was showing the ring off. They're like, oh shit, you married? I'm like, yeah, I've been married for 7 years. Niggas like, damn, where the fuck I been at? I don't know.
So basically, motherfuckers is that stupid that they exposing themselves because it's quote unquote close friends.
Hey, but you gotta think about it. The same thing happened. The same thing happened with Hitman. This whole shit was on the close friends shit, and somebody exposed it.
Hitman could holler at me any day,
any time of the week. What's up? What's up?
Y'all
we got the same birthday.
Y'all motherfuckers is worse than us nowadays.
So
I love them since battle rap. That's what I'm just putting out there. So
I just seen something where it was saying women. I just seen something say bitches is out here acting like niggas and niggas is acting like bitches. I concur.
No, I agree.
I concur to that because nowadays females is more bold and they don't give a fuck that I eat me. I'm one of them bitches. I'm gonna let you know from the jump, nigga. We fucking and that's it.
I blame it on the skinny jeans myself.
Bitch, if your leggings is tighter than my leggings, we got a problem.
If you could wear your motherfucking girl jeans and you okay with that shit, that's a problem. Like that's a problem.
And I never had that experience.
That's what's
really happening out here.
Yo, I know you seen that video of Kevin Gates with his leggings on.
Yo, listen.
I don't fucking like Kevin Gates. Every time I see him, I gotta scroll past him. It makes me sick.
He had to be walking in them Jones. It's the only way he was walking in them Jones.
First of all, how you got them shits on and then you sagging them bitches all the way underneath your ass like weird as fuck.
So I see niggas doing that shit all the time in my mind. I'm like, that's the dumbest shit ever. You know
that's really happening?
You know you can't fit them Jones, so you just didn't pull them all the way up. Like it ain't that you didn't pull them all the way up. They pull all the way up, nigga. Like
and they don't be buttoned the name.
I only saw like that, like in Jamaican clubs. I see a lot of Jamaican guys do that.
Listen, get out of Connecticut or Maine, wherever the fuck you at.
I'm in Connecticut.
Trust and believe, niggas is doing that shit on a regular.
I'm in Connecticut, but I'm in Queens. So. No, I'm Brooklyn.
On a regular.
They're doing it in Brooklyn for sure. They definitely doing it in Brooklyn.
Oh my God. I be out there, but like, you know what I mean? I'm not like, like.
Listen, I'm from Brooklyn. I know exactly. I don't live in Brooklyn, but I'm from Brooklyn. I know exactly.
I swear, look, that's where I'm at right now. Like you.
Listen, niggas,
I was in the car. I'm in the car.
I don't fucking.
Oh shit!
I'm not about to sit.
I thought my shit died.
I'm not about to sit here and have the seam of my jeans cutting into my balls. It's just not.
Oh, wait, I can't hear y'all.
That's what I'm gonna say. I feel like niggas that wear jeans don't
shit.
got dick because ain't no way you can put your dick in them little ass jeans.
Because they should be tucked.
I must say, I felt it. I got this.
Tucking this shit. You gotta be tucking your shit, bro. You gotta be.
You can't. So you out here like the men that want to be women because them the only people that tucking dick.
Listen, man. Listen. First of all, if your jeans that tight.
Yo, she came on her bully. Yes.
Oh yeah, 100.
Listen, if you wear your jeans that tight, you try and dodge his zipper catching your shit every time.
Big time though.
Like real shit. Like, listen, it's no way around that. So you got to be tucking your
jeans in Connecticut. I don't know.
As a grown ass man, you should not be having to jump to pull your jeans up. It's just that simple.
Man,
I'm just
ladies
saying.
need to get together and have a meeting or something. Because if they stop fucking these niggas, they stop doing it.
Exactly.
That's true.
Yo,
that's
real
true
shit.
too.
Real
that's
shit.
true.
Real shit.
I didn't hear him. What he said? What'd you say?
He said we need to have a meeting meeting because
Y'all
if we
stop
stop
giving them
fucking niggas, you gotta stop fucking them niggas with them little jeans.
Yeah, if you gotta help a nigga take his jeans off before you start just say
I never experienced that, so I don't.
I mean, I never experienced that either. I just seen them. I never had a nigga.
Because I will only see it in the Jamaican clubs. Like all the Jamaican niggas will have tight ass jeans. I'm like, this is fucking crazy, and they dancing in them shits too. Like, how the
they
fuck
be
is you
moving in
them?
the
Yeah.
Why, yo, that shit is a fucking epidemic. That shit is out of
that shit gotta be uncomfortable.
And then they be colored. Like, yo, y'all niggas is
yeah, they do be having all the flavors though.
Yo, and then niggas be having a nerve to have the joints with the rips in it, so your fucking thighs is hanging out.
Thighs is sticking out that shit.
Out of pocket, right? That shit is out of pocket. Like, that shit
yo,
every time I see it.
Who started this shit?
Lil
I
Wayne.
hate that shit.
Lil
Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
No, Prince started this shit. Prince.
No.
Fuck out here.
Nah.
Prince was doing something different. Mind you, Prince was out of pocket. I'm not saying that.
But listen though, Prince was walking around with his ass out bagging bitches. Stop playing with Prince.
And bitches was fucking
and
Prince
heels.
too.
And heels. Heels in his ass out.
Everybody on this panel right now, I guarantee your mom wanted to fuck Prince. It's just that motherfucker.
My mom used to love Prince.
Exactly. Like,
it's
never going nowhere. Prince was that fucking dude. He was the fruitiest. Him, fucking Lil Richard, and what the fuck's the other? It was one more.
Lil Richard.
Yo, real shit. The fruitiest.
But they all got bitches.
Got
like
bitches
crazy.
like a motherfucker.
I thought Lil Richard was out.
Well, now
he came out right
now. Yeah. As he got old, he was gay. But young Richard had all the hoes.
Right, facts.
That was a cover up.
J-Dot, what you
tight
say?
jeans and you
He was still getting them though.
get a pass.
I can't fuck
got
no
on
nigga
tight
that's
jeans and you
in
work
the,
at
that's in
McDonald's,
the
man.
mirror more than me. I'm sorry. Like, that's wild.
I hate a pretty nigga. nigga. You can't be prettier than me, nigga. Come on. What the fuck going on?
He can't have more mirror time than you?
Nah, son. Nah. That's OD.
So what if he an ugly nigga with skinny jeans on?
Skinny jeans is not acceptable on no nigga. Let's just start there. And I hate when a fat nigga try to put them bitches on. Bitch, you know damn well you ain't got no business putting on shit like that.
First of all, the fact that you tucking your gut into some skinny jeans out of pocket.
Nigga putting his fupa in the jeans, nigga. Stop playing.
I'm not doing this.
So now you trying to die zipping your dick up and your fupa. Ain't that about a bitch?
Boy, you got a double whammy going on. God damn.
Yo, y'all just what the fuck in. Damn.
I'm sorry, I came in with
That
you. I
nigga
came
with
in
no
real
jeans,
strong.
damn.
Guns blazing like a motherfucker. Listen, on that note, we gonna play some motherfucking music because Annie about to wild the fuck out as the fuck she do at all times, man. All on the table, baby. Bum.
We here. Let's go. Family affair. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. All we do is party and bullshit. Do a couple shows, then we getting some more chips. Let them all know that we really up next, bitch. All these other rappers, man, we show them the exit. Bet this skip, play up in the club. Plenty DJs, so they saw him plenty love. When it comes to the music, please don't confuse it, cause my niggas like Nike, all my soldiers just do it. This how it's going to be. About to regulate the camp like I'm Warren G. If there's a problem with shit, then it's a problem with me. See, we can show you the game, just follow a G. Black Denali sitting on dubs in front of the club. Everybody know my name, so they showing me love. It's a special occasion, Dutchies we blazing. Money what I'm after, so I really got a craving. Hold fast, don't lose yourself. You got the title Playboy, you about to lose your belt. When it comes to the ladies, man, I go for self. It's my turn, other rappers sitting high on the shelf. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Last call for your drinks, we got bottles on the table. Models getting drunk, now the party unstable. Rolling up the skunk, got it cloudy in the back. Niggas in the corner shooting dice for a stack. Drinks in the air, cause they playing my songs. Shorty don't care, so she showing her thong. Almost time to leave, try to find something nice. Shorty wanna ride, she can ride on this pipe. Nothing like the others, it's the ride of your life. Call me Mr. Lover, I'll be rubbing the right. I know you a lady, we can cuddle for the night, but tomorrow different story, anything else bore me. You fucking with a boss, I ain't never been lame. I do a little music, plus I'm getting at the shame. See, Brody, I'm a monster, I'll be switching up the game. Man, these rappers out of pocket, so I'm coming for they fame. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Couple bottles on deck, few duckies and some kush. In the party trying flex, got them grooving from the hook. Philly what I rep, tell them niggas cut a check. Want the money and the power, then we coming for respect. Yeah.
It's mad. Nigga, what you know about pain? I'm tired of being broke. I'm tired of looking like I take life as a joke. Getting tired of drinking, getting sick of the smoke. At the same time, my right hand man is doing coke. Like damn, I got to make it in. I don't know which one's worse, a foe or a friend. And what's worse, I don't know how to pretend to be cool with you. If I didn't go to school with you, what you want from me? Cause just like you, I got shit to do. So please, I'm on my grind. Right now ain't a good time, I got some shit on my mind, nigga. Yeah, so please let me be, and it'll be just watch and see. Take it from me, you don't want it with D. Nigga with the most issues, M-A-D, nigga. So much pain, yeah, I've been through so much pain. Yeah, I've been through so much pain, so much, yeah, nigga, what you know about pain, huh? Lost my mom when I was younger, and in the process it seems I lost my hunger. But while I'm still breathing and I'm still grieving, my pops told me that he might be leaving. Damn, what's a nigga to do with your life when you're losing the world around you? And nothing but snakes start to surround you. You're bound to try to swim or either drown too. Not me. Yeah, so please let me be, and it'll be just watch and see. Take it from me, you don't want it with D. Nigga with the most issues, M-A-D, nigga. Yeah, so much pain. Yeah, I've been through so much pain. Yeah, I've been through so much pain. So much, yeah, nigga, what you know about pain, huh? Losing 300,000 like wow, and they expect you to walk around with a smile. And never been my style. I always been the aggressor, stressor, no lesser, never fold under pressure. Stay holding, never left it on the dresser. Why? I'm from a city where niggas love to test ya, and if they catch you sleeping, bet them niggas will stretch ya.
I do this shit with ease, can't pick apart my lingo. That shit ain't on me. Alright, I forgot it was never cool to be educated. Where you made it, plug overcharge and your money amputated. Get jammed, signing transfer papers. Nope, that's an affidavit. Stupid asses, y'all made it hard for my work to get some traction. Not a label asking, please dumb it down and switch the sound. Showed up late to the party, fuck it, I'm dumping the 40. This what they wanted, this how they call us retarded. If this ain't the sound, it's over before I record it. Second verse got that flow switch. Go remember this, that go shit. Young nigga gotta stay focused. It ain't no joking about they poking. Mouth is open. We done seen it all. The plagues, including the locusts. I gotta go again. I gotta switch with the flow again. I'm in the corner, Napoleon. I'm tired of rapping by dope. If you tryna move with the weed, I'm tryna acquire petroleum. Show you stupid until it's time to beat your pedal. Then you pull the string that's controlling the fight over opium distribution. No control substances controlling them. I'm trying to sit next to color the niggas that drift out the order our ways and up with a hole in them. Hey, do me a favor, Chuck. Extend the beat. Every word in my speech solidified my seat. My alter ego ain't no hero, dog, that boy a beast. He dark skinned with eagle eyes and he got lion's teeth. Kill a beat, give it to the masses, rinse, wash, repeat. I'm humble, I won't taunt you, but be honest, dog, who fucks with me? Niggas sell they soul for some gold and some fucking diamond teeth. Get everything you wanted, become a shell of who you used to be.